understanding that this can be used on the enterprise level at a scale that's much bigger. Let's jump into this, which is one of our partners in Switzerland who is building a property for, a property in Switzerland for sale. They're selling digitally in VR. You can jump through there and have a look.
On this one here?
Hans apartment there.
Yeah. Just point.
With all those headsets and hands.
Yeah, the avatars change when you're in this room.
Oh,
yeah. But it will load. It takes a long time, but this is one of our highest quality environments. We'll give you a sense of the quality on a Quest 2.
Come on.
This is wrong. We're not even
visuals.
Oh my goodness.
We had a kitchen built.
But also
this reminds me of a kitchen that we had designed.
This loading is happening while we're talking together. So we're in a situation where the room is loading. The social interactions are continuing. We've got 12 people.
Hey guys,
look at the freaking bathroom.
Before we go out, I might take a shower. Just make yourself comfortable, okay?
So
the graphic is the least of their worries. It's actually getting the system running properly.
My gosh.
I can imagine this on Rightmove.
I need my privacy.
Right, you know, from England, Rightmove. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. It would save a lot of hassle. You wouldn't have to view a place. You know, you can literally see it.
That's what I said. Like, this would be great for real estate agents. Real estate agents.
You wouldn't have to have anyone round. You know, save a lot of hassle. Yeah, you know.
It's COVID now.
Oh, my background.
Like, this is amazing.
My son's just sold his property, and the hassle that they had with all the people coming around was just so stressful.
Yeah.
One of the things that you should be aware of,
and it would save all that.
Is that this property hasn't been built yet, but the view outside is taken with a drone from the position in the skyscraper where the apartment is being built. I don't know whether it's loaded for you, but when it has loaded, you'll see
it has.
the actual view from the apartment. Taken by drone in advance. So they're selling properties off plan before they're built.
Amazing.
But using VR to showcase what it will actually look like.
To show them.
Wow.
Oh my God,
that's
insane.
That is amazing.
Quick question: Would the names still the same, like the street names?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
He's on the house.
In the game. In the game.
When you bring a new one in, would it stay the same?
So the street names I think are going to stay. I'm not convinced that I can promise it.
Wow.
But I think there's a very good chance that the street names are going to stay the same.
Okay.
So about
what's the point of us buying it right now, the properties, if it's like there's no value to them?
There's no
I'm going to have to excuse myself. I've got to go alone, I'm afraid.
So, is there a value to buying a house? Like I want to buy Tesla, Bitcoin. I understand it's not the same Tesla.
So just like, I mean, the thing is, we are in beta, and the reality is, when you're in beta, there are things that you haven't finished testing or building, and therefore we can't make any promises. However,
understood.
We are hoping that those names will be able to stay the same. I can't guarantee it. It's partly a technical issue. It's partly a legal issue. There's a whole load of different things involved. Our goal is to keep them the same. What actually happens, I can't promise, because that would just be inaccurate of me. But the goal absolutely is to keep them the same. The goal is to make sure that we don't have to change the structure of the city, that we don't have to change the way that the buildings are built. Every day that goes by is a day that means that's more confident that we can keep it that way. But it needs to be, we have to make sure that we all...
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
That's perfect.
All right. So about this room, like, will it be like interactive to the point that it's easy for a person to design it themselves, or like how did this concept?
So this was built with an architect and a couple of 3D artists, and it took 3 months and cost about $25,000 to make. So that gives you a sense of the scale and the cost.
How do we cut the 25,000 or 100? You said?
Yeah, $25,000 to make this apartment. Now that's going to be coming down in price as we continue to enhance the technology, make the assets. So, for example, creating this chair isn't something we have to worry about in the future because we've got the chair. But every time we have to make a new asset, that asset has to be built, and that can take time. The bed, the solar, the TV, everything has to be made, uniquely. But the more things we have, the more easy it becomes to reuse an object we already have. Creating environments dynamically. Yeah, exactly. It's coding and art, and that's expensive. Now, one of the key skills that my team has is the ability to be very clever about how we do things like that, and therefore it should be possible to get to that point at some point. How soon, I can't promise.
Yeah, see, my brother, he's a web designer, right? And he does like other type of graphics and stuff like that. And I learned some coding and stuff myself. But so would it be like open source too, that a person would be able to, I guess, like render their own?
Make this like the internet, which means ultimately it can't be us that controls it. It has to be everybody that controls it. That does mean that we have to open source elements of it. And there might be areas that we have to keep proprietary. I don't know, but the goal is absolutely to make this something that everybody can participate in. And if you jump through a door in Infiniverse, you should be able to go to somebody else's server to their environment and NFT. And I'm drinking alcohol in my apartment, dude, because there'll be cigar stains all over the floor.
I promise I'll keep it clean.
Okay. As long as you promise.
Oh my
God.
God.
The next one, which is one of the other properties that they made. This is another good example.
That's too funny.